Hey folks, welcome back to Coco Rare Coins and Currency. Today's video, what is my coin worth? How do I know? How can I even identify my coin? That's the video. So let's say that you don't know anything about coins. You know absolutely zero about coins. No problem. This is very easy. The first thing you're going to want to do, unless you've got extremely sharp eyes, but the very first thing you're going to want to do is get you a magnifying glass, okay? If you're like me, you need a magnifying glass when you're looking for some of these details, okay? Don't be afraid to pick one of these up. So once you have your magnifying glass, what you're looking for are two very simple things on virtually any U.S. coin. I don't care when it was minted or what the denomination is. The two things you're looking for is a year and a value. And those are almost always printed right on the coin. You just got to look for it. So this right here, pretend we don't know what this is at all. Right there at the bottom, there's our date, 1885. Cool, so we now have a coin from 1885. But what in the world is it? I don't know, never seen a coin like this before in my life. We're now going to flip that coin over to the back, whereas those in the numismatic community refer to it as the reverse. Right there at the bottom, it says $1. $1. Cool. So now we know exactly what we're dealing with. We have an 1885 dollar. Well, what is that? Well, the first website that you want to go to figure out what this thing is worth is going to be pcgs.com/photograde. Okay. So what PCGS Photograde is they have an incredible library of graded coins to give you an idea of how you can grade one of these things yourself. Now, keep in mind that coins are graded on what's called the Sheldon Scale. It ranges from 1 to 70. Okay, 1 is a coin that is in such bad shape it's barely recognizable. I mean, you literally can barely recognize what it is. 70 means absolute pristine condition, even under 5 times magnification. Okay. In most cases, the coins you're going to come across, coins of this nature, for example, are pretty common, fine to extremely fine, maybe AU, what they call about uncirculated. So the Sheldon Scale, remember, 1 to 70. Coin like this, just looking at it, might be a 40 or 50 on that 1 to 70 scale. So go to pcgs.com/photograde. Okay. Go through the menus. You will be able to see, hey, that's a Morgan dollar. That's what I'm looking for. It's an 1885 dollar. Click the link. Okay. And what you're going to see, I'm throwing these up on the screen right now, is Photograde. You simply hold your screen up to the coin, okay, as you're looking through it, and you'll see, oh, okay, that looks pretty much like mine. So now we have a grade on a coin. Don't get too bogged down with, well, is it a 40 or a 45? Because in most situations, it's not going to make a tremendous amount of difference in the value of your coin. So pcgs.com/photograde is where you want to go to get an approximate grade. Okay. The next website you want to go to is usacoinbook.com. I'm going to throw it up on the screen right now, usacoinbook.com. On the left-hand side of the screen, now that you know what you're looking for, which of course is the Morgan dollar, okay, simply scroll through the list, find your Morgan dollar, 1885, and it will give you an approximate value based on the grade. Now, one other thing that you're going to discover at this point, is you're going to see, well, is it an 1885S? Is it an 1885O? Is it an 1885CC? All of these are showing up in the price list. So what is that? What does that mean? And what is this? Okay. So what they're referring to are mint marks. So this particular coin, this is 1885 Morgan dollar. This is a Philadelphia mint. Philadelphia minted coins, in 99% of the cases, do not have mint marks. What this means is if you don't see a mint mark, In most cases, it was minted in Philadelphia. So this is an 1885 plain, some people call it. Some people will call it an 1885 P, but the P does not appear anywhere on this coin. If you're curious where a mint mark appears on a Morgan dollar, if you look right on the back, right above the D, where it says $1, right above the D is where the mint mark would be. I know you can't see it in this video, but if there was a mint mark, it would be right above that D. And it would be O for New Orleans, S for San Francisco, CC for Carson City. This is just 1885 P or 1885 plain, okay? So USA Coin Book, you pull up the 1885 Morgan dollar, which you're seeing on the screen here. In this condition, it's worth 55, 60 bucks, something like that. Keep in mind that the prices you're seeing, this is retail, okay? If you take this coin to a dealer, he is not going to pay you retail for that coin. That coin dealer has to make money, okay? Whoever buys the coin from him probably doesn't want to pay retail. I mean, you don't want to pay retail. I mean, you want a deal, right? So for example, let's say you look your coin up and it has a retail price in a price book that you can find online. Retail is $100. Whoever buys that coin probably does not want to pay full retail. They're not want to pay $100 for it. Let's say they might want to pay $90 for it. They feel like they got somewhat of a deal. Well, the dealer still has to make some money. So if the dealer thinks he can sell this coin for $90, he's probably going to pay you $60 to $65 for it, okay? So normal dealer margins in our business is 20 to 25%. Now with super valuable coins, the percentage drops a little bit because now we're dealing with dollars and not percentages. But keep in mind that most of the price books you're going to run across are talking about full retail value. A dealer's not going to pay you that. So that is how you can determine what a coin is worth online without buying any books or doing anything fancy. Now, if you wanted to buy a book to kind of help you with this process, the absolute Bible, so to speak, of the industry is what's called the Red Book. Okay, they have been making these since sometime in the 1950s, I believe. So the Red Book, this is the 2022 edition. There are 2023 editions you can buy on Amazon. These things are 16 to 18, 20 bucks a piece. The cool thing about the Red Book, and don't get too bogged down in the values, okay, because Red Book values, who knows what they're basing it on. But the cool thing about Red Book is it will give you a brief history of the coin. It will show you pictures of the coin. This is what a Morgan dollar looks like. This is where it was minted. These are the years it was minted at. And boy, did you hear that? 90% silver. I love the sound of 90% silver coins, which does not sound like pocket change that you have today. Here we go, 90% silver coin. Love the sound of it. So, pcgs.com/photograde to get you a general idea of the grade of the coin. Then you want to jump over to USA Coin Book to get an approximate value. If you want something you can hold in your hand, Red Book is 100% the way to go. Thanks, folks. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.